My name's Galen Scott. I'm the inside linebacker coach here at UTSA. I kind of want to talk about a couple things. The first thing I want to talk about is why is Black History Month important to me? For me, growing up, Black History Month was important just because you got to see historical figures or people who came before you, ancestors, things like that, that have done positive things that you don't always see day to day, right? So no matter where you're growing up, different types of backgrounds, things like that, you don't always see those things maybe day to day, but you can learn about them. So you can learn about what Bill Russell did, what Jim Brown did for the civil rights movement, things like that. Athletes that were doing what I wanted to do, really working towards a higher calling or a higher power. And that's a big part of the Black History Month experience for me, is just learning about the guys in the past who've done great things for people more than themselves, right? It's not just about you, it's about the people that come after you. Can you make it a better place for them? And that's a big part of Black History Month for me. And we had some guys that did great things, man, that you probably wouldn't know about. All right? People can, minimize it, or people kind of forget about it, but when you really put your eyes on it and you think about things that African Americans have done for this society, I mean, it's huge. Like I said, Jim Brown, Bill Russell, those kind of guys, those were the guys that were out in the forefront because they were athletes. And then there might be guys that are just in your neighborhood. Like, I remember I had a coach named J.B. Brown that he was just a guy in my neighborhood that coached all the Little League guys, was an activist for us. And I saw him do great things at the church and do great things for people just nearby. Those were just a guy that was next door, you know what I mean, that really helped me. He really got me into reading about Bill Russell. All of those type of things is why Black History Month is important to me. When you know people have done stuff for people in the past, or people in the past have done stuff to help people in the future, that's kind of what you want to do for our kids, right? You want to do that for our players that come in right now that they might not know about their history as much as you think, right? They might not know. They might come from tough backgrounds and things like that, but it's like I like to say, it ain't always sunshine and rainbows, right? It's not always sunshine and rainbows when you walk through the door, but when you see a positive influence or somebody that looks like you that's doing something positive, that's helping people, and that can put a light on you, right? That can bring the sun out a little bit. They got to know that they're gonna be all right? Because sometimes you can look at certain things and look at, I don't know, the news and how people are talking and how your environment, man, things are gonna be fine as long as you handle your business the right way, as long as you treat people with respect. Things are gonna work out fine for you. I think that's the first part of it. I think the next part of it is just understanding, man, you gotta educate yourself on where you come from, on where your people come from, where your ancestors come from, and what they've gone through, and what they could overcome, what they have overcome. Shoot, and you can do that. You can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. And it's not as bad as it has been previously. We know that, but there's still a lot of work we can do. There's still a lot of work we can do and we can work towards, and it's an equitable thing. And as long as you ain't scared to put in the work and you're respectful towards each other, things will be fine. I think that's the main thing I can do for my guys and my players.